Disclaimer, this video is a first impression of these cubes. Subscribe for the full review. This video will be quite long. If you want to, you could skip to the different puzzles using the timestamps in the description.
Hello, today we have a big unboxing of cubes. Yeah, let's just get into it. Alright, nice foam thingy. Alright, I don't think you guys can see all this, but this is a huge box of stuff. Let's get into the unboxing. God, I don't want to do this. Okay. That was stupid. So before we talk about the good stuff, let's look at the accessories first. And by accessories, I mean this stuff. So here we have a nice 1x1. Alright, cube stickers, no idea what these are for. Solaritas bag. Cubicle cube cover. Cube cover. Covers cubes. Cube display stand and a cube stand. These are very important things because they're made by GAN. Cubicle Lab silk. Batteries for the GAN I carry. Some stickers for cube. Alright, let's unbox this GAN stand here. So this is a cube stand. It stands the cube. Yeah, it serves a purpose. Leave it here in the background of the video. Cube display stand, also by GAN. This is magnets. This thing attaches like that. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, Cubicle also sent me this matte thingy. This is the dark mode matte for free. And you might be saying like, wow, how did the Cubicle send this thing to you for free? You aren't even sponsored or anything. Well, yeah. So a couple weeks ago, it was Black Friday, and you could get this if you had an order of, I think it was $30. So let's get this open. Really nice mat here. It has some weight to it. It's very grippy as well. Pretty nice mat. That's all I have to say. The GAN I carry. Instruction manual, collector's card, cube, and accessories. So this is the GAN I carry. It's a smart cube made by GAN. So the price of this cube is $36.99, making it cheaper than pretty much every other smart cube, even most of GAN's normal cubes. For example, this GAN12 M Pro is more expensive than the smart cube, which is kind of surprising. Oh, I see. The box of the GAN12 is spring-loaded, so when you squeeze the buttons, it opens up automatically. This is cheap because it's $36. So they did cheap out on the box because the hinge is not spring-loaded. That's kind of disappointing, but it's just a box. It doesn't affect the cube whatsoever, so let's take a look. The GAN I carry weighs in at 77 grams and measures 56 millimeters diagonally. So it's basically just a speed cube, but smart. The GAN I carry also uses a different power system, so instead of having a rechargeable battery and a charger, as you can see, it does not have a charger in the box. It has a replaceable coin cell battery. So that's what you saw at the beginning of the video. I bought a replacement battery for this cube. So this might be a disappointment at first glance. However, the battery is able to last 280 hours. Alright, let's take a look at the accessories box. Great, so we have a GAN back. Why do they package this? The app should tell you how to solve the cube. Why? You don't need this. Okay, spring set, nuts, an empty bag. Oh, preset on cube, empty bag only. So they give you an empty bag, and then they tell you the bag is empty. First turns. T-perms are really nice on this thing. Double M slices are also quite nice. Feels a bit locky. Yeah, more locky than a GAN12. Just has a really locky nature to this cube. There's a light that's blinking inside. I'm not gonna connect this to the app because this is just my first impressions. But in the full review, I'll connect it to the app and see how it performs. Let's test corner cutting. Reverse corner cutting is pretty good. It can cut to this seam right here. Corner cutting, 45 degrees. It's a bit tough at 45. The past 45, it can't cut at all. So, just a tiny bit under 45 it can cut. So not the best corner cutting, but it is copable. The middle layer, this M slice layer, it feels really nice. It feels like really good. So stay tuned for our full review on this cube. I'll connect it to the app and do stuff in the full review, so make sure you're subscribed for that. Anyways, let's move on to the next cube. So rather being a cube, this thing is a skewb. So it turns diagonally. Technically it's still a cube, so that was a really bad joke. Instruction manual. Same GAN box as before. Anyways, let's take a look at what's in the box. GAN bag. How to adjust it. GES tensioning tool. Same one that you get in the GAN 11. And let's take a look at the skewb. So this skewb feels a little less stable than the one we tested last video. That one was the enhanced version. This was just the standard skewb. It feels a bit different. If I were you, I would just go spend the extra money and get the enhanced version. This thing kind of feels a bit not stable. The magnets feel weird. There's not enough magnets in this. The enhanced has way more magnets. It has like different magnet system. This is just a bit floppy. Yeah, I really wouldn't recommend this. It feels a bit weird. I'm gonna do a couple tests with it. I'll tell you the result in the full review video of this skewb, so make sure you're subscribed for that. But anyways, on to the next cube. Alright, so next up we have the Pyraminx. Alright, here we have the Pyraminx, and that's pretty much all we have, because this is the standard version, so it does not come with extra GES nuts. We have instructions. This is how you tension the GES nuts and how you use that, but since there's no GES nuts, I don't know why you package this instruction manual. It doesn't make sense at all. And then there's how to solve it, and this makes sense. Alright, first turn. It feels really floppy. Compared to the Explorer edition that we unboxed a couple weeks ago, feels kind of floppy, and it catches in this weird way. So let's test corner cutting. The magnets are kind of strong, but corner cutting is pretty good. However, it does do some weird catches. I wouldn't recommend getting this one. If you were going to go get a GAN Pyraminx, I would get the enhanced version, so the Explorer edition, or the one above that. I don't know what it's called, but I would get those two over this one because this one is kind of flimsy, doesn't have extra GES nuts. Pretty sure the other ones have an enhanced magnet system that makes it better to this one. We're also going to be comparing this one to the enhanced version, the Explorer edition, so make sure you're subscribed for that. Alright, so the next one is something I'm really excited for. This is the GAN Mini M Pro. Based on the GAN 11, but it's mini. It's 53 millimeters. Really nice for one-handed solving. But let's just unbox the thing. So the box is the same in design to the GAN 11 box, just some slight design changes. It has the same exact cube box as the GAN 11. So here are the accessories. Adjustment tools, GAN bag, CFOP pamphlet again, Mini M Pro thingy, and a screwdriver. Oh, I know, these aren't adjustment tools, these are AirPods. I got fooled again. Where are the adjustment tools? So the adjustment tools are actually the GAN12's adjustment tools. This is actually, as I said, it's based off of the GAN11, but it's the first cube to actually use these adjustment tools. Let's take a look at the cube and do some first turns. Wow, that is small. You can see that compared to a GAN11, there's quite the size difference. But as you can see, the outer layer is slightly smaller compared to the GAN11, but the middle layer right here is the same size. So that's pretty interesting. I got this cube in UV coat, so let's do some first turns. This cube actually feels really nice. It has that sandy feeling out of the box. The magnets are a bit weird on this. It has a sandy feeling, kind of similar to the GAN I carry, just less crunchy. It's like the GAN12 mixed in with the GAN11. It's a really weird feeling. It has the same like nice feeling, the sandy feeling of the GAN11, but it also has the auto aligning feature of the GAN12. A fun thing to point out is that this thing also has the same feature as the GAN 251 Elite and M Pro. It has the same case, but as a 3x3, but it has this little insert that makes this thing fit in here without shaking around. Let's move on to the next one. So we have two more GAN cubes before we move on to the other things, but this is the GAN Mirror M. I got the UV coated version. As you can tell, this box is silver instead of standard purple, and that denotes the different coating versions. The box opens like this. So you have this cube. So we have instructions and a screwdriver. So I'll keep the screwdriver in here since I already have tons of those. But there's also instructions on how to solve it. The skill to find the thinnest layer is what it says. Alright, here we have the mirror cube. First turns. Feels a bit tight. It's UV coated, so it's really shiny, and corner cutting is also pretty good considering that this is a mirror cube. On other mirror cubes, the corner cutting isn't good, but on this one, it is really, really good. Let me try solving this. The layers are really hard to turn because it always just see, I'm just turning the top layer right now and it's turning both of them at the same time. So the magnets are quite strong on this thing. It also makes you turn layers that you're not intending to. So yeah. Alright, so now we're on to the most exciting cube of this entire unboxing, the GAN12 Maglev. So we unboxed the Leap a couple months ago, but this is my first time unboxing the 12 Maglev. This was free, sent to me from the Cubicle because of the Black Friday deals. So thank you, Cubicle, for sending this to me for free. Let's get straight into the unboxing. Same GAN card, AI cube station. Accessories, same exact accessories as in the GAN12 Leap. CPS pamphlet, instruction manual, GAN bag, these adjustment tools. This case is spring loaded on like frosted one, so when you squeeze it, it opens up like that. Alright, let's take a look. Oh my god, it's so fast. I can do a double M slice with one flick. That was a U3. It has a really, really cool feature, and that's not maglev, it's these weird magnet thingies. But in addition to that, it also has maglev. Two magnets that repel each other. So it turns really fast. It's a bit louder. It's also more smooth, but it does make a loud crunchy noise. Pretty good corner cutting. Reverse corner cutting. I can't really test it because it auto aligns. As you can see here. It was really hard to test, but it's pretty good. Normal corner cutting, 45 degrees. Past 45, no. So, same as the iCarry, 45 degrees, it's maximum. Next cube, and I promise it's not again this time. The Young Joe MGC 4x4. I'm really excited for this cube because 4x4, and it's a really good budget 4x4, and it's also my first 4x4. So let's get this thing out of the wrap. have the cube and some accessories. So a screwdriver, some springs, some manuals. Let's get a look at the cube itself. Wow, this feels so nice. Oh, it's really sandy. This thing definitely needs to be lubed. Feels kind of sandy, and the corner cutting is kind of bad. It probably just needs to be broken in. The inner layers feel like doo-doo, but the outer layers are pretty okay. It feels sandy though, so I probably need to lubricate it. I'll lubricate it, do some solves, and test it out overall over the next couple of weeks, and I'll do a full review sometime in the future. So stay tuned for that. So next up we have a couple more things, and we're gonna unbox them all at the same time. Banana Cube, Megaminx, and a fidget spinner. Well, this is basically, it's a fidget spinner. So it spins like a fidget, but it also is a floppy cube. What that means is that you can do this. It's really weird. And you can solve it like a Rubik's Cube. Also, this thing comes with a really nice carrying case. It's a really nice bag for this. Feels weird. It has that same texture as the Tornado V3 bag, which I really dislike. Next up we have the banana cube, little instruction manual, and a banana. So this is a cool banana. You can do this with it. You can also do this with it. I'm not sure what I'm going to use this for, but it's a pretty cool banana thing. And next up we have the Megaminx. This is the last thing of our unboxing. And it's a really cool thing because it's by DaYan, and it's the GAN Megaminx. It's a really popular Megaminx. So in here we have some springs, a screwdriver, and a bag. First turns. This is really soft. There is some spring noise, which is not a good thing for a $30 Megaminx. It has some really soft turning, kind of like the DaYan Tengen 3x3. Corner cutting is decent for a Megaminx. Can even corner cut 45 degrees. So it's a pretty nice Megaminx overall. I'm going to do a full review on this later in the future. It's a pretty nice Megaminx. Really excited to use it. Alright, so I lied. We have another cube. This is the 2x2 set up by Cubicle Pro Shop. It has a Cubicle stand, a Cubicle Pro Shop business card, the standard stuff that comes with. So this is the QiYi MGC2 2x2. It's the Elite version. It's set up by Cubicle. Oh, the plastic is like the UV coated finish on GAN cubes. Yeah, it has a really soft feel. I think it's the lube that the Cubicle put in there. Oh, the sticker also. It's a bit sticky. It's getting adhesive all over my hands, so I'm gonna just take that off. I don't like it. Pro tip: if you ever have sticker residue, always use the sticky part of the sticker to take off the sticker residue, because it really does help. Not in this case because this sticker is. So it needs to be broken in. I can feel the lube moving around on the inside. I'll break it in and do some solves, and I'll review it in another video. But so far, it's a pretty good 2x2 aside from the nasty sticker that was on here. See how it feels after a couple weeks of solving. Alright, so hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. That would really help us out. But hopefully you enjoyed. Oh, we unboxed a ton of things today, so yeah, a ton of stuff. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. We'll see you in the next one.